my name is Paula. I'm a cellar hand at Annaba Wines, and today I'm doing a racking, which involves removing the wine from the lees, which are the dead or remaining lees cells that drop to the bottom of the barrel. So we'll be taking the wine, kind of separating them from the lees, putting it to a tank. Sometimes the lees can, they can be very beneficial and add texture and mouthfeel. So in this case, we'll be saving them in case we want to do that later. And then other times we just want to remove them for a clean finish.
And what are you doing now?
So this is a racketeer. So it's a long pole that will suck. We use argon. You can also use nitrogen to kind of power the wine up through this hose and into this portable tank right here. Sometimes you kind of have to do it a couple times because you really want to get a tight seal. Then that gas will kind of seal it in a little bit more. So I'm attaching the gas line hose. Then I'm going to open up the valve, turn on the argon, and you'll see the wine start to go. Oh my God, this one's great.
Do you want to lower it?
Yeah. So sometimes we want to take what we call fluffy lees. So if we do want to, keep a little bit of lees in there, and then other times we want to rack clean. So the second it starts to kind of get what we call fuzzy, we'll stop the racketeer from going any further down. And then this process typically takes about 4 minutes per barrel. And then after we're done, we pressure wash the barrels with hot water to remove any of the lees that are inside the barrel for 5 minutes. And then we do an ozone rinse, which is another form of sanitizing.
And how often do you do this process?
So it depends for each wine and the winemaker, but typically we do it once post-harvest, and then we'll do it a couple months before bottling to just keep it nice and clean. And then we typically age our wines for 17 to 20 months. And so during that time, if they are sitting on lees, again, it can add, really beautiful like texture and mouthfeel. But then at some point we do want to remove the wine from the lees. And then once we're done, I will show you what the lees look like coming out of the barrel. Now we've shut off the argon, and then this is where it gets a little loud. We'll release the pressure. So now that we have collected lees from the barrel that we racked, we can see. So it gets kind of like a milky color and texture, and we also get, some solid chunks in there as well sometimes. And so now I'll add this to a keg and potentially save it for later. But yeah, that's what we got.
Megan, and I'm a cellar hand here at Annaba. Today we're going to be doing some topping. Topping's important because we want to keep the barrel full at all times. Wine evaporates through the staves of the barrel over time. Not wine, more water. And we like to keep the barrels full at all times. Over time, water evaporates out of the staves, increasing richness within the wine, but then we want the barrels full to prevent oxidation. A little oxidation is okay, we call it micro-oxidation, but we don't want an oxidized wine. So first thing I do is I hook it up to the keg that we're going to use to top. And I run it through, do a little taste, a little smell. Good to top. This is the topping with Megan.
And how do you push the wine from the keg?
We use argon, just a pressurized gas, pressurized neutral gas.
And how often do you top?
We top every 2 weeks. And it's surprising how much loss you have in the barrel after that. Maybe 500 milliliters.
give or take.